because it sound cool. I'm really coming with a message and a purpose with my words and what I'm saying. It means something, and it's up to your choice as a listener. You could take the shit that I'm saying and apply it to your life and see a dramatic change. So knowing that I'm doing that and knowing that it's that easy for somebody to listen and learn and gain that growth if they choose to do so, I take that as that's how I get paid for me giving the game that I'm giving to the fans or to these people or to these little niggas that I'm changing from drug dealers to having bitches and getting money, or that I'm changing from robbers to having bitches and getting money, or dressing nice clothes and speaking smart and intelligently and then getting paid off that shit. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I know that I'm doing that and people taking that and learning and using it to make money, but I'm still getting paid off of it as well from being an artist and being a musician and being a star and getting all these different opportunities and blessings through my music. I feel like that's my payment. That's my payment in return for giving away the game and giving away the sauce with the blessings and shit like that. And just teaching people how we rock, showing people how what we do. Because not at the end of the day, but to a certain extent, people that got this certain level of enlightenment or knowledge or understanding of a sauce or a way of living, like how we see life from my perspective, they usually don't want to tell it. Like when people know the law of attraction, they don't want to tell it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When people know the secret of mind over matter and speak things into existence, they don't want to tell it. That's something that they don't want to share. They want to keep that to themselves. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get what we gonna get out of life regardless, so we don't mind speaking up on, feel me?
Real talk.
Bit, cause that's gonna make you come pay and ask for more. So we still gonna sell you some game. That little game that you get in the beginning, that just will get your ears open up to want to get more.
Perfect. You say you've been rapping since, you know what I'm saying, the grammar school, high school days. When did you decide to take it as serious? Like, I'm gonna be a worldwide artist.
To say that I would have to say this, I tried to take rapping serious at two different parts of my life. I've been rapping since I was a child. Like I always like to play with words and freestyle and poems and shit like that. I always like words. My mama was a very intelligent woman. She had some type of degree in speaking and some shit, communications and some shit like that. So between her and my daddy, I always had to give the conversation and understand the comprehension and shit. So I would like to rap, but I ain't take that shit serious because I was just living life, doing what I wanted to do. I never wanted to play sports, be an athlete. I never played football, basketball, all that type of shit. I boxed a little bit, but I was never no sports jockey ass nigga. I was a player nigga in school, had all the hoes. We fighting shit, game banging, dressing up me. So I first tried to take rap serious during that period of time, like when I was in high school, finna graduate. I was gang banging real hard, Pyru, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Blood?
Yeah, Pyru Blood, Mash Mode, my clique. We got legendary clique in Houston, legendary Blood set, one of the biggest original Blood sets from Houston, 102 Pyru, 102 South Park Pyru, South Park Pyru, however you want to say it, Candy Cane Gang, red over white over red, that's us, we one of the only original Blood sets in Houston, us, right?
Bet. Now talk about a few of the sets, you know what I'm saying, down in H-Town.
Say my set, man, 102 Pyru. I said I come from one of the most legendary original Blood sets in Houston, South Park, 102 South Pyru, 102 South Park Pyru, 102 Pyru, red over white Candy Cane Gang, you know what I'm saying, Mash Mode, my clique. Then we started back in the day, you know what I'm saying, took over the city. But like I said, my set, amongst a few others, is one of the only original Blood sets in Houston, and we really like one of the bigger Blood sets in Houston is us, 102 Pyru. You got Braidswood Bounty Hunters. Shout out to my nigga Bleed and them, you know what I'm saying, Ski, you know, Braidswood Bounty Hunters. You got Hearn Club families, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Head and them niggas Hearn Club families. 5'9" Pyrus, you got all the 5'9" Pyrus in the city. Western Square Treetops, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Monk, aka the Western Square TTP. You know what I'm saying? A few more domino sets in the city, you know what I'm saying, in the biddy. But like I say, everybody know my set, 102 Pyru, everybody know all my little niggas that passed, and you know what I'm saying, how my little niggas rocking in the city. Mario, R.I.P. Mario, B.I.P. Lil Pig, B.I.P. PJ. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Peach, Lil Trey Trey, Kidnap the Money Trey Trey. You know what I'm saying? I raised number of killers. I was raised by number of killers, raised killers. You know what I'm saying? So that gang banging shit in my city is real strong. It's real serious. And like that was the first time during that era in high school I tried to take my rap career serious, but due to the way I was living and the shit I was doing in the streets, I ended up catching a big ass case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ended up catching a big ass case, like a big known case in my city, for at a like a concert convention, a public convention concert thing in Houston by one of these artists called Trey the Truth, like a big homie in the city, Trey the Truth. You know what I'm saying? He got like a special day in the city or whatever. Like it's a whole holiday and he throw like a whole event for the city or whatever. And during the time I was heavy in the gang, violence, gang banging shit, and I was beefing with other niggas and we ended up having an altercation where, you know what I'm saying, the shootout and shit went on. And I ended up catching a case for that shit. They had me on CNN and because like the mayor was there and the city, the Secretary of State was there and shit like that. So it was broad daylight. It was like they trying to consider a massive shooting and shit like that. So I had caught a big ass case, had to fight that shit, go to trial, long ass story, woo. But I made it through that situation. Me and my niggas, we all stayed silent. You know what I'm saying? But that really put a big hold on my career young because I was buzzing back then. That's why this time when I came out rapping, it was so easy for me to blow up in Houston because Houston as a whole, from the whole side of the city, for me being young, like they age 16, 17, 14, 15, the whole city knew my name from how I was rocking young in the streets with my set, feel me? And we was rapping too, getting money, or like we had a little slab line, we had a slab line of all champagne cars on swingers, like that's Houston culture, like have 10 cars all colored the same on swingers and shit. Mm-hmm. Like when that shit was really, really popping, we was young, but I was still going, we had all that at a young age, and we was shooting niggas and shit, so we was like famous for that shit in the city, so that shit fucked up my rap career though. When I caught that case, I was all on the news. I ended up going to TDC for a little while and getting out of that situation. I got blessed, got, you know what I'm saying, shot probation and so on and so forth, whatever. And like I had dropped 2, 3 mixtapes during this whole process when all this was going on. And at the mixtapes that I dropped, hold on, turn that shit up. At the mixtape that I dropped or whatever, like 2 of them like really started booming in the city. And like one of my videos ended up getting like 60, 70,000 views, like way back in the day, like when YouTube, when MySpace was out, I had like 60, 70,000 views on the video. So I was supposed to blow up back then, but like I said, I caught the case, went to jail, and that ended up being a 3-year process of my life. So that went from like me being 19 to like 23, like 19, 20, 21, 22 to like 23, like going in and out of jail, that whole process. So then when I got out of jail from that, and I was 23 at the time, getting out the halfway house, that's when I took the rapping shit serious again. Like when I got out fucking with my bitches and shit, fucking with all these fine bitches, getting money, enjoying life, but I was still telling myself, like, I know I got this talent, I know I got this gift, and I also know I got this job and this duty that I owe to Texas because I'm a person with a strong opinion about my city and my culture and what we've been through. So I feel like I can't be a person with an opinion about my city and what's going on, and then I got the talent to make a change and a difference and don't do it. So that's what I chose to do, like, take the rap shit serious with my brothers and shit, and, you know what I'm saying, we fucking with these bitches and shit, trying to get money with them and shit, and coming at them crazy, saying different shit. And we started calling ourselves the Ciabatta boys and shit, because we was getting money. We always want to talk different than other cities and states, so we didn't want to talk different than people in our own city too, but still be Houston niggas, but have our own language, our own lingo. So we started like trying to make different names for words that we use on a daily, like bread, called money, ciabatta bread, or honey buns, called weed, 93, or gas a thing, put a thin on the end of every word, drink a thing, car a thing, bitch a thing. Like we just started talking different, and it became like fluent conversation for us. And we would take this conversation to women, You know what I'm saying? To make them want to fuck with us and be with us and like believe in what we trying to do.
So that sound like, man, y'all was on the finessing, pimping, dripping, sauce and shit back then.
It was dripping. There's a lot of dripping going on. And he rapped about it, and like people started really liking it because people was seeing how we was living without the rap. Like people was saying we driving Benzes and we buying pinky rings and shit. We young. I'm still 23 years old. My brother young too. You know what I'm saying? Like my other brother, my twin, Sancho. Like we are young niggas, and everybody around us. We from Houston, so Houston like a plug city, a drug center city. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody got dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got. They know the Mexicans, they know the plugs, everybody get money, like they plug in, we getting this shit for the lowest shit. And we came out on some different shit like fuck robbing, I did that before, fuck selling dope, I did that, you feel me? We fucking with these bitches, nigga. We gonna drip this sauce and we gonna talk about these clothes and we gonna stop riding the slabs, we gonna drive foreign cars, we just changed our way of thinking. And we did that shit, you know what I'm saying? The world in Houston like really got drawn to it, and they embraced it because it was the way we rapped and the way we danced and moved and the way we dripped in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Our gestures and our hand movements is so different, so much energy, and so much more than what you used to seeing from Houston. Just the tall T-shirts, the slab, candy painted cars, and you know what I'm saying, big ass hats and shit. You know what I'm saying? We coming doing some shit niggas ain't never seen before, hairstyles niggas ain't never seen before, all these different type of guns and army guns in the videos, and people not used to seeing from Houston rappers and shit like that. So we just came young and rejuvenated, full of energy, and when we start doing that, people in the city was loving it. And our past, my twin past, my brother's past that I spoke on earlier, people already knew about that. So everything that we rapped about was gold, and they vouched for it. They want to see it succeed. They want to see it win, because everybody know we them same two little niggas from the city, and they ain't want to let in the club because we shutting every party down across the city. So now that we trying to do something positive, the city want to see us do something positive and get behind that.